Hi everyone, today is Monday, January 23rd, 2017, and we have had many more signs that we're nearing the time when the 911 key will be used to open the abyss, and this black smoke will be released, which is actually part of the four horsemen at the end times. You can see here today at least one dead after small plane crashes at Tucson airport. On our channel we help fulfill Acts 2:17, which talks of being able to see signs in the heavens and on the earth. And we show how all of the world is as a matrix, showing that we're nearing the end times and when the sword will come out of Jesus Christ's mouth and World War III will begin. Right down here is the airport, and you can actually see mapped out at the airport this dog. When this dog is gone, it means no more grace and mercy. It also has many things to do with Anubis and also with the dog star Sirius, and a gateway that is shut at the end times. And then you can see the sword coming right there for World War III and the second horseman. We have shown that Obama is not finished, that Obama's role was to lead many nations against Israel, which he did right before his presidency ended. And then he was supposed to be removed as Pharaoh was removed, and now the Red Sea will rise. And then he will even rise back up for a time during all of this when the plagues and such are all released and the great earthquake happens that is shown right here. As far as your Antichrist figure, whoever it is at that point, it shows that things are going to end up with the Pope up here. See the Pope and then the Russian Orthodox Church and all of them working together. There is Obama still. And it shows them right here showing Donald Trump as the time of judgment, that something could happen to even to his tower or to Donald Trump, and representing the great millstone and the end times all coming. These things have been shown to us all around. Just the other night, see the 911 smoke beast coming? Just last night or the night before, they had on Lost in Space this one satanic individual coming known as the Little Horn. And he worked through these masks and an empty chair. They kept showing an empty chair in his voice trying to take over people's bodies. See the Little Horn? That's the Antichrist spirit that is supposed to rise up. And he can use people as hosts. Many different people. Whoever uses the mask. See the little horn of the Bible coming? And you can actually see him right here. It is when the key is used to open the abyss. 3 points even means the 3 woes coming of the Bible. You can see him right here, mapped out. See the little horn? See his face? See his nose? His mouth? His chin? And his vampire cowl here, as we've been showing, because he's right there. He's been shown many times. See that right there? The key lock for when the key to use to open the abyss, and this spirit is released upon the earth, and the sword for World War III is coming. That's what all of this represented on today, and even with the spirit of Adolf Hitler coming back. Because on today, January 23rd in 1941, Charles Lindbergh testifies before the U.S. Congress and recommends that the United States negotiate a neutrality pact with Adolf Hitler. That's just like trying to make a deal with the devil. And he's coming. We show him ending up with the Pope. Let's show that quickly on an ancient glyph with that dog. This is a glyph called the Hereford Mappamundi, made by the Knights Templars. It actually shows the end times coming and the wheel of the Great Tribulation. It'll show that happening on here. This means Jesus Christ is getting ready to judge the world. This shows when Jesus Christ comes in the clouds and sits on the throne of the world. You can see him right there. And then he has Michael cast down the great millstone and the accuser. And you can see it all right here. See the little horn crashing into the dog, just as we've shown. And then they will rise up for World War III. See this Indian woman here? It says the right hand will go to heaven. And then the other hand is burned with fire. See the dog? And see that spirit coming, the little horn, right there in front of us. See that? And then the spirit of Adolf Hitler will go through a door, practically. See him right here? And he goes into the Pope, right there, just as we've been showing. So everything's going perfectly. Obama was used to bring all the nations against Israel and to set up all of the Islamic radical refugees around the world for when everything begins. See it all coming right there? As this chaos begins, this means nuclear war, earthquakes, cataclysms as never seen before, all coming upon the earth. Does that mean something will happen today? We don't know. Or tomorrow? We don't know. Everything's being set up for the end times. All the characters are still in play. And there we go right there, just as shown at the airport where the crash was, and then the black smoke rises. The end times beginning. Confess with your mouth the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart God hath risen him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. Right here it shows Obama and Donald Trump on this ancient glyph. And they're involved with this mask. This is a glyph of Akhenaten and Nefertiti. Remember, from Abraham to Jesus went to Egypt. Moses was taken out from underneath the burdens of Egypt. The very basics of the Bible is escaping from Pharaoh and getting into the promised land. Right here you can see the mask, and you can see Obama had it. Right here. See the mask on Obama? And then you can see what looks like Donald Trump coming. For many years we couldn't tell, was this Prince William, Donald Trump? Well, now Prince William is balding, and Donald Trump is still here, and he has the hair, and he's in charge. And that shows the HARP machine for the giant earthquake. Do you see the mask right there? Just as we've been showing. And it also shows something going down into Donald Trump. This could be the false prophet and your Satan character, or two heads of the beast. But it all shows the police state coming and the lawlessness all coming. So you can see all of that right there, just as we've been showing. And that's what the crash meant today. Look at that guy. He's right there. The key lock to open the abyss. That's him. You can see him right there. The little horn. He's a spirit. And just the other night they showed it right here. And he wanted a spaceship. Guess what? He's shown right on this glyph. There he is, wanting his spaceship. Literally. And it shows the mark of the beast right there. All right in front of us. That's all he could keep saying through this whole thing, is he wanted a spaceship to escape Earth. Or escape the planet they were on. The little horn that comes to persecute the saints. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you at the wedding feast of the Lamb. Hallelujah.